You ever make up, stumble to the mirror, and just think, who is that puffy person staring back at me? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. It's a super common thing, but the reasons why it happens can feel like a total mystery. So today, we're going to break down the science behind that swell and figure out what is really going on. So let's just get right to it. The big question: why does my face get so puffy? You know, it can feel so random, but it's pretty much always your body responding to something specific. And figuring out those triggers, well, that's the key to waking up looking and feeling refreshed. So let's dive in.
Okay, first up, let's tackle the puffy face problem by uncovering the common culprits. These are the everyday habits and factors that are basically telling your body to hold on to extra fluid, especially in the super delicate tissues of your face. You might be surprised how many of these are already part of your daily routine.
What's really interesting here is how all of these are connected. You have that salty snack or a big pasta dinner, and your body immediately starts retaining water. Alcohol and caffeine, they can dehydrate you, which ironically makes your body panic and cling to whatever fluid it has. Then you've got lack of sleep, allergies, even a really hot shower, they can all cause inflammation. And if you sleep on your stomach, well, gravity is literally pulling all that extra fluid right into your face.
So why does all that fluid get trapped in the first place? To get that, we need to look a little deeper at your body's own drainage system. We're about to meet the unsung hero of fluid management, a system that works tirelessly behind the scenes to keep everything flowing just right.
Say hello to your lymphatic system. Seriously, think of it as your body's built-in, super sophisticated cleaning crew. It's constantly filtering and getting rid of toxins, waste, and, this is the crucial part for us, excess fluid from your tissues. When this system gets a little sluggish, that's when you start to see the puffiness.
And this right here, this is the key challenge. Your circulatory system, it has the heart, a powerful pump that keeps blood moving 24/7. But your lymphatic system, it has no central pump, none. It's like a highway system where the cars have no engines. It relies completely on you, on your muscles contracting and moving to push all that fluid along. That's a huge reason why being still all night can lead to that morning puff.
All right, so we get to science. Now for the good stuff, the culprits and the cures. We're going to get into some really simple lifestyle tweaks and at-home remedies, looking at both how to prevent puffiness before it even starts, and of course, how to deal with it when it shows up anyway.
Honestly, your best defense is prevention. It really is. Staying properly hydrated all day long sends a signal to your body that it's okay. It doesn't need to hoard water. Cutting back on salty snacks, alcohol, and a ton of carbs right before bed can make a massive difference. And hey, if you've got seasonal allergies, treating them will help calm down that inflammatory response that leads to swelling.
But what if you wake up puffy anyway? We've all been there. The fastest way to get some relief is actually pretty simple. Go cold. Applying something cold to your face, whether it's a chilled face mask, an ice roller, whatever you've got, causes your blood vessels to constrict. This reduces the blood flow to the area, and that quickly and effectively brings down the swelling and inflammation. It's a great quick fix.
Okay, remember how we said the lymphatic system needs you to be its pump? Well, this is where movement becomes your absolute secret weapon. Activating your muscles is, hands down, the most effective way to get that stagnant fluid moving again and drained away from your face. And check out this incredible fact about exercising in water. The water itself literally provides natural compression on your body. Just being in a foot of water gives you 20 to 30 millimeters of mercury of pressure. That's the same level of compression you'd get from a medical-grade compression soccer sleeve. How wild is that? Let's just sit with that number for a second, 20 to 30 mmg. What this means is if you're standing in a pool that's just 3 feet deep, your legs are getting a significant therapeutic squeeze. That pressure helps push fluid up and through your entire lymphatic system. It's like getting a full-body massage just by standing in the water. You can also take a more targeted approach right at home with a lymphatic facial massage. The most important thing here, and I can't stress this enough, is to be gentle. You're not trying to massage deep muscle. You're just gently guiding the fluid that's sitting right under the skin. As the guide shows, you always want to start at your neck to clear the drainage pathways first. Then work from the center of your face outward, always pushing that fluid toward the edges of your face and then down your neck. Okay, now we need to shift gears for a minute and get a little more serious. While most of the time facial puffiness is temporary and totally harmless, sometimes it can be a sign of a more serious medical issue, and it's really crucial to know how to spot the difference. A key condition you should be aware of is called angioedema. This is not your typical morning puffiness. It's a whole different ballgame.
It's a much more severe swelling that happens deep down in the layers of your skin, and it can be a sign of a major allergic reaction or some other underlying medical condition. It's really important to be able to recognize it.
This table is really important because it helps you see the red flags. Common puffiness goes away pretty fast. It responds to things like a cold compress. Angioedema, on the other hand, can last for days. It might even come with things like stomach pain, and it often won't respond to typical allergy treatments. But most critically, and please listen to this, if the swelling affects your throat and makes it hard to breathe, that is a medical emergency.
So the takeaway here is simple, it's direct. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut. If your puffiness just feels different, if it's getting worse, if it's lasting for days, or showing up with other weird symptoms, don't just brush it off. It is absolutely time to talk to a doctor.
At the end of the day, a puffy face isn't just an annoyance. It's a form of communication. It's a signal from your body that something's a little out of balance. Maybe it's your diet, your sleep, or your stress levels. So the real question isn't just, how do I fix this? But maybe, what is my body trying to tell me? Listening to that, that's the true foundation of well-being.